Today we're going to make a little box and we're going to put a handle on it so that we can put little Easter eggs in and maybe give it as a little present for someone. I'm going to make mine with a rabbit on the front. That one's Betty's. So this is the original box. This was made out of an old Christmas card, so it's a recycled thing. You can use an old card or you can find a piece of card. The thicker the card, the more difficult it is to fold. I've got a piece of paper here just for my ease. Well, so it needs to be square. So to measure, if you've got an A4 piece, imagine that's not there and these aren't there, but you need to measure the A4 into a square. You can fold it and then cut along that edge to make your square. Then you'll have a square. But I've got a square here. So to make your box, we're going to use a ruler and a pencil and draw a line from corner to corner and then corner to corner again. That's just so you know where the middle is. We're going to fold the corners of the square into the middle, right in, and then when you fold it with a good fold, so rub the fold and do it all the way round. So you put that point into the middle and move your finger back, the other finger backwards, and then rub along the line. Then you can get a nice good fold. So you put your finger, definitely put it into the corner, into the middle, right in the centre of that where you've measured, and then you can push backwards to find the fold. More, much easier. Right, so there's another one. And then open it all out, and then we're going to get the corners onto the point, well, on the other fold. So we're just folding and folding now to get the creases. So we're moving that onto the line where you've folded, but the point has to go on the on the line there, all the way around. So unfold, fold it up to that line again. Work around. Ooh. Try and be exact. There we go. Move it backwards and press it all the way down. So we've got lots and lots of folds now, and then we have to find the square in the middle. There's the square. So draw the points of the squares in the middle there. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut a bit. We're going to cut into the middle where the square is, but measure it first and check with yourself. So measure along the crease. So there's the middle square. There's my middle square. We're going to measure it from the points to the edges, and then from the points to the edges. There. And then borrow the scissors. Thank you. We're going to cut along those lines only up to the point. Here we are. I think we did this in Owl's class at Hamsey, so you'll be experts. And then you have to find those longer bits here. So these are the skinny bits here, and we're going to fold up the longer bits. Going to fold to the middle oh, you can fold that backwards to the so that it's easier to fold. And then we're going to fold those ones in. There should be creases there already. There. So we're going to do that one again on the other side. So we're going to fold into the middle. Fold into the middle. This bit needs to get folded back. And then we're going to fold those in like that. They're all up. I'm going to have to do this on the table. But once you've folded those in nicely, like that, you can fold the skinny bit over the edge. Oh, I haven't folded that backwards yet. It needs to get folded back. So yes, we're folding those upwards, and this skinny bit's folding over like that. And the same the other side. So those corners have to fold in and then up and over. I still haven't folded that teeny bit in. There you should have a nice box. If you made it out of card, not paper, it'd be much stiffer like this one, which is better. So I'll do that folding again. You're not the skinny bits, you're folding these long bits up, folding them in, and this skinny bit over the top. Same here. These, oh, don't undo. Those skinny bits over the top, and then squeeze it in so you've got a nice box. They should stay in, those bits, but you could stick them down if you wanted to. And inside you could put a nice bit of tissue paper. I think I've got some here. Tissue paper to make it look nesty. And I'm just going to do a little rabbit on the side. So you could measure the side of your box, see how big it is, and see how big your decoration was to it. It might not be a rabbit, and then see how that would be on the side. A bit big probably, but I don't care. And then, just get the marker. Here, so I drew a little rabbit with a bold mark of that. Little nose, whiskers, and some eyes. There. And then I'll cut that up. Cut around. Remember the magic trick of cutting, it's good to cut the thing you're cutting out first, and then it's less troublesome to manoeuvre. And then you're going to cut around, cutting around. And if it's very tricky to move your hand inside, you can always, it's easier to cut down and into a shape. Now I'll have to turn it, but it should, well, ripped it a bit, but there. And then there's my rabbit. I'm going to stick it onto there, but it needs some little feet. So I'm going to measure how big my feet might be and give them a little overlap so I could stick it on underneath. So my feet need to come out like this, and then I could do it in one piece. There's a little paws, and it might need a tail the other side, mightn't it? So cutting again in, wiggle, 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 And that will stick under there as paws. Here's a glue stick to stick that down. Maybe a little bit of this. And then there's a glue stick there to stick that on. And my little rabbit box. And maybe a little tail as well. I think the tail might just stick on the back there. Remember to cut it out. So first to a smaller piece of paper, cut out your shape. And maybe a handle as well would be good, wouldn't it? If you can hold it. I bet the handle will fall off. There? Yeah. Tail. Rat's tail. There. What about a handle? Wonder how long this will be. Not that long. I think I might curl it round the bottom a bit so that it's stronger. And then glue it all the way around. That's nice. There. Glue on the end. Glue on the end. And then put that under a bit so that it's a bit stronger, and under a bit there. And when you want to, you can rub it on, and rub it, you can put that down, rub it down on the bottom as well to make sure it stays in. There's a little rabbity box waiting for its Easter eggs, or waiting for a little present to give to somebody. Little rabbity box. So Betty's got a square piece of paper, and she's going to make a bookmark for you. There's some bookmarks here. You could do it for your cookbooks, or just the book you're reading. It marks the corner, and you can find your space.